philosophy also, we say that the alcohol drink is not good. Of course, this is quite obvious also, everybody know that. I mean, even alcoholic people also, they know that it's not good, but they will drink. They have to drink. So, but this is, it's not good, but then they have to drink because they love it. They just couldn't avoid drinking it, and mainly because they are not happy. Therefore, they have to drink. All these morally wrong, I don't know what you call them, morally wrong or whatever you may call, deeds, the wrong deeds, like alcohol, drinking alcohol, drugs, and all these, the stealing and, punching and scolding and, screaming, all these bad things, like bad means in the sense that, like morally something wrong, are manifestation of unhappiness. This is for sure. If you are happy, you will bound to be morally okay. You are bound to be, because you're then happy. You are happy, genuinely happy. You don't even have to talk about the moral ethics. You will automatically be in morally clean, or morally whatever, behaving nicely, without any doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. So right now we are struggling in the moral wise, the ethical wise. We are very much struggling, not only in the Buddhist community but everywhere in the world, everywhere. No matter whether you are a religious person or not, whether you are a believer or not, whether you are Buddhist or not, everybody is wrong in terms of morally, everybody is wrong. I mean, maybe I'm being so big mouth, but it's really is kind of true. I mean, everybody means, okay, now I would accept those people who are fully developed, fully advanced in practices. Then of course I don't talk about them, but general people like us, we more or less we are doing very wrong thing. We think wrong thing, we do wrong thing. There are many secret things that we do and we don't want people to know, and all these shameful things, embarrassed things, and all these things we all does. No matter what sort of appearance you have in public. Yes, public you always, I mean, most of us are kind of perfect, but deeply we are not perfect. We are quite naughty. And why we are naughty? We are not happy. That's the reason we are naughty. We are not happy, therefore we are naughty. This is very, very understandable. So therefore, foundational work, which is the generosity, practice generosity is very, very important. Therefore, Buddha Shakyamuni has given the parameter of generosity at the beginning. Very much in the beginning. Because in the beginning, for the beginners, they have to know how to be generous, how to be practicing generosity very nicely, very deeply, philosophically. We're not talking about giving, just, okay, take this, I'm practicing generosity, so take this, everything. This is not the, I don't think this is the kind of message. It's okay, you can do it, it's very good. I mean, people will be very happy for that moment you're giving them, so they can say goodbye, hello, thank you, bye-bye. So they will go, of course, and it's good for them, but they won't give it back to you when you feel regretted. This is not very much the principle or a message. The message is, of course, to reduce the selfish and to create an environment of happiness. So that's after being manageable, being able to do that, then the ethical comes. Then if there is something wrong in your habit, habitual wrong deeds, like that we have a habitual wrong deeds also, not only because of condition of being unhappiness, but you have we have the habitual, like what do you call that, propensity. We have a wrong, kind of strong propensity to do something wrong sometime. So for that kind of purpose, then the Buddha Shakyamuni has given a kind of a rule or constitution of what do you call that, moral ethics. Okay, you mustn't do this, you must do that, you mustn't do that. There's a kind of regulation because it's a very important thing. But this is very easy, happily do it. You will happily, because you are, as I said, you are happy, so you happily will do it. You are happily there, I mean, say if your habit is like a drinking, like a, habitual habit or propensity is there, but as soon as your master said that, oh well, this drinking is not a very nice, I mean, this will make you crazy, this will create a lot of problems in family, your wife will not liking you, your husband will be hating you, and this and that, okay, I'll abandon it. I know, I understood. So that's it. Just a few words of teaching will, will give big revolution in your life, because you are ripened, you are happy. So therefore, just master needs to put a little bit of effort, like 1 hour of teaching or half an hour of teaching. Immediately you are there. Okay, I'm not going to drink from today onward. I'm happy. So you will never drink any more, because you're happy. So that's the thing. So the morality is like that, the practice of moralities or paramita, the parameter of morality is very much, how do you say, connected or adjustable. No, not adjustable, but it's connected, and also it works. It's really interacted together with the sense of happiness that you have found from the practice of generosity, And the morality is, the principle of morality is how do you say, we call it, in higher Buddhist terminology, we call it, the principle of morality is the wisdom. No, it is not wisdom. I've forgotten it. Anyway, there's a different ways of saying it, but compassion. The compassion, yes, compassion. Compassion and love is the morality. The compassion. This whatever you may call harmless deeds that never harms anybody. And also literally you take vow yourself. You vow yourself not to harm anybody. So that means including yourself. Of course, you don't like to harm yourself in order not to harm anybody else. No, that's not right for the time being, unless you sort of like you are in a very high level of bodhisattvas or bodhicitta practice. Then maybe it's a different story, but generally speaking, it's not at all like that. Just you can harm yourself, but you don't harm others. No. Even though they say, the terminology wise, don't harm others. This is what they say, But this means the principle of not harming others is not to harm yourself. That's the principle, This is the principle and also the secret also. Maybe not many people know that, but it is the secret. It is the fact, The reason why we are not harming others, we don't want to harm others, is we don't want to harm us. We don't want to get harmed. So this is what Bodhisattva sutras, they always say that, in order to make yourself happy, you need to make people happy. This is what they say. And it's true.